So we're here because you and Florian are on the new season of The Last Resort.
Yes.
What brought you to that point?
Well, Florian and I have been together for about 10 years, approaching The Last Resort, and we'd had a lot of ups and downs in our marriage. And I think the last time you guys kind of saw us was we renewed our vows, on the Darcey Stacey series. But after that, it was kind of like a lot of ups and downs. Living in Miami, it's been really crazy. Like, the nightlife kind of got to him, I feel, and so there's a lot of flirting and dirting going on behind the scenes. And I just felt like, because there was a cheating scandal in the past that we dealt with, at least I thought I dealt with it, but it was still unresolved issues. And our communication, we needed, better communication, and the trust. I just needed to learn to trust him more. It's just, being in Miami, it's a lot of temptation, and I feel like it was bringing up the past and old wounds, because it was very traumatizing for me to have Florian cheat on me publicly.
Yeah.
So I feel like going into this retreat in The Last Resort was definitely needed and perfect timing. I was healing from a health scare. I had kidney surgery not too long before that, and I just felt like, I'm 50 now, and I needed things to change.
Well, with the health scare, it sounds like it was pretty serious.
It was an emergency surgery.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and you said that he was not as supportive as you would have liked during that time.
Right. I mean, he was there, but it's, it wasn't an elective surgery, so it was very scary for me, and I just feel like it was many months of kind of healing and feeling better, and I just wasn't myself, and I just kind of feel like he would go out and stay out late and not being really supportive like I would like my husband to be.
Do you feel like it kind of exacerbated the age gap between the two of you because he was kind of partying and you're like feeling your age a little bit more with things going on?
Exactly. Been there, done that. I mean, I get it. He's, in his early 30s and I'm 50. So, I was 49 at the time when we were filming. So it was a lot. And I just felt like I had to really make change, and I wanted to see him make change and be serious about it. And I just he doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. And I was really hoping therapy could, snap him out of it. But you'll have to kind of wait and see what happens. It was definitely an eye-opening experience for us.
Well, it seems like he's had a pretty negative attitude, and you tend to be pretty positive.
Right.
Like, that's your kind of nature, right? And he seems like he's just kind of always like a dark cloud is constantly hovering. Do you feel like that puts a strain on your relationship?
I definitely feel like he's got a lot of, unresolved issues, and he doesn't really, he kind of pushes things, inside. And I'm an open book. I like to just talk about things and get things off our chest. He doesn't like to do that. So I feel like this therapy was very difficult for him, and I feel like a lot of times he really wasn't supportive, and this was like boot camp style therapy, and it was just, something I've never ever done before in life.
Seems intensive.
It was very intense, yeah. But you had to really be invested in it.
And was he?
I
I have to ask, I'm curious, how do things work between you and Florian financially? Like, are you mostly the breadwinner there? How is that?
Yeah.
Does that play into your dynamic of kind of having difficulties in your relationship?
It does play dynamic. Yes, I am the breadwinner, and that's kind of to be expected. When he came to America, it was, his first time even flying on a plane. It was such an eye-opening moment for him. But I feel like he's been in America a little over 4 years now, so I feel like, he's still trying to find his way and what he wants in life. I mean, I try to help him with the modeling and the things that he enjoys, like building furniture. He's loves that. So, I try to, encourage him and be a cheerleader for him, but he doesn't like that. He wants to kind of do it on his own, and that's fine. I even went as far as trying to start a LLC, a company for him and for us both, a development company, but you have to really want it.
Do you feel
and
like
I feel like he's not really putting his
He's not
effort.
working hard enough?
I mean, I feel like he could try harder.
Okay.
So I still feel like I am the breadwinner.
Do you wish that he was?
Yes, I really do.
Yeah.
And that's why it's taking a toll on our marriage, and hence why we did Last Resort.
Yeah.
I feel like these are major things, and I guess I should have seen it as a red flag, but I didn't, because I had stars in my eyes, and I loved him so much, and I just wanted, the perfect life. But at the end of the day, there is no such thing as a perfect life.
Well, two of the couples came in and they were pretty newly married. We've got Gino and Jasmine.
Yes.
They've only been married for like, what, a year? Not even?
I think so, yeah.
And then we've got Sophie and Rob,
Right.
who they haven't been together very long either.
No.
And so that, I mean, it's kind of a red flag, wouldn't you say? Like,
Absolutely.
that they're already in couples therapy. This
Yes. It's not a great start, that's
Not
for
great.
sure.
Do you and
That's their
Jasmine
dynamic.
ever get into it at all? I feel like
Me and
you
Jasmine?
Yeah.
We have some words. We definitely, I feel like her and Florian definitely butted heads. And, I felt stuck in the middle a lot.
Do you think that her and Gino make sense as a couple?
Looking back, I was kind of rooting for everybody, but no, I don't know. I really don't feel like they have a great chemistry. But who am I to say?
What does your sister Darcey think of your relationship with Florian?
Darcey and Florian, they're like, BFFs.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, but, kind of feel like the third wheel sometimes. Yeah.
And how is Darcey doing with Georgie?
Darcey and Georgie, obviously they're married. They got married on 11/11 last year. And I think, obviously they have their moments too.
I know, I was like surprised
They're
you
not
guys weren't
perfect.
both on the show.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely not perfect, but they're they have their good days and bad days.
Why do you think that you and Darcey, I mean, obviously you're both so similar in a lot of ways. You both have your differences, of course, too.
Yeah.
But why do you think you both chose to strike up relationships with men from other countries? It's your type?
It's our type, yeah. I don't know if it's the accents or what, but, we like the fitness guys. And we're young at heart. I just feel like we attract that. We attract young, good-looking men. Maybe they're not like super successful, but hey, we like what we like, and we kind of have similar taste.
You have very similar tastes.
Yeah.
And you and Darcey pretty publicly got some plastic surgery together on your show. Is your goal to continue looking identical for the rest of your lives?
Honestly, I feel like with the plastic surgery, we're 50 now, and we didn't really start this whole plastic surgery twin transformation until later in life. I mean, I think the first time I ever did Botox was 35. Okay. So, we did the whole mommy makeover. Obviously, we filmed it on our show, Darcey Stacey. We're very open and real about it. I feel like it's something that, I'm proud of. I don't regret. I feel like I feel better and look better than I ever have. And, obviously I research. I do a lot of research, so I don't just like go in and do everything. But, little by little tweaks here and there.
But if she's gonna go get lip filler, does she call you up and she's like, "Hey, Stacey, it's time for another injection"? We gotta look the same.
Yeah, we definitely try to stay twinny for sure. I would hate to look totally different. I feel like, it's who we are. It's what we know, and we love being twins.